Hi everyone, it's the 23rd of October. I'm Burak from Trading Channels, and this is the weekend video update that is open to everyone this week. I make this update video every morning, so if you want to subscribe to it, you can go under this free trial subscription and then you can check out the video link, which is quite inexpensive in my opinion. You can try it and see how it goes. And of course, there are other options for subscription. So let's have a look at what we have on the yes side. As usual, we have a look at this red channel that has just been confirmed in my view, right here last week. And if this here is our channel, unfortunately we didn't get a test on the blue bottom band. I wish we did, together with the red bottom band, and that would have been a much nicer double support bottom out process, but we didn't have that. So I'm going to switch to the 4-hourly chart, and there are two major forces that are in play right now on the 4-hourly time frame. The first one is the black channel that just held at the bottom, so it was a double support actually, with the red one together with the black, and you can see two touches on the top band, two touches on the bottom band, and the perfect internal resistance that has been just broken out just on Friday. But not only that, it broke out of the green downtrend, which, you know, if you look at it from a channel point of view, both the green downtrend, both the green channel and the black, they both are downtrends, perfect, basically textbook downtrends, both of them. So the green one has here two touches, and the top band has 3 or 4, actually even 5 touches if you count the short-term touches, and the black one as well, so 2 touches on both sides. And that's why we are basically out of this green bull flag. Now it's going to get out of the black bull flag that is a much larger one, and its top band is around 3,885. We'll see how it gets there, because it's a declining, so it's a diagonal resistance. If and when we get there, we'll probably see one more pullback, maybe all the way to the previous support or previous resistance that is now broken. That is quite possible, and then a rally to break out. This here, the green channel's breakout, together with the purple. So on Friday at the close, we got out of this purple short-term bull flag, which is why we bought it. Trading Channels bought it right here. And the black channel, okay, that black internal resistance, and the green one, so they are all broken now. And there is no turning back from this, I don't think. We're going to see a touch on that black top band next, especially if it can clear this golden resistance right there, and that is around 3,800. Maybe a small pullback and then a rally to the black top band. Why I'm much more confident on this is Dow Jones, and the reason is very, very clear here. So let's have a look at the huge picture here. I'm going to delete this red one. This is a little bit confusing. So the red one is out, okay? So people call this a bear market. I beg to differ. This is a bull market, and this is just a simple correction. In the grand scheme of things, in the big picture, this is just a shallow correction. Yes, it took 1 year, but it is just a correction. Yeah? Don't get into this. This bottom band touch and the two touches at the top, I marked it as a major low here before the touch, and that's when it became, and the bounce basically confirmed it. And then the green downtrend was broken, and now the red resistance is broken. Okay, let's have a look at the 4-hourly. That perfect red resistance, the perfect green downtrend, and the blue sideways resistance. So that level resistance is gone. If you look at the hourly chart, you can see that blue, the red, they all have multiple tests. So the 4-hourly doesn't show it, but it is a very clear breakout right here. And the next obvious target and the resistance is going to be the golden top band at 33,000. Of course, it can come down to that golden bottom band one more time. I'm not saying it can't come back all the way to new lows, but I don't think it will. It's going to get there, maybe a deep pullback. After that, we're going to break out. The correction, in my view, is over. The only thing that worries me, the only chart that worries me is NASDAQ. And the reason is very clear, because this red uptrend was broken and back tested. Okay. And it didn't touch on the green bottom band, so that there is no bull flag. What we have here is the black, so that black support held. You can see 3 touches. The black top band is getting tested by the close on Friday, and I reckon it's going to smash through. Even at the open, it's going to pierce through that, which means it's going to invalidate that black channel as a downtrend. What we had actually on Friday is these 2 touches was already a bear bull flag, and this one held, and we had a massive rally to break out of this blue bull flag. That is a textbook bull flag, obviously. So I think the black one is going to be ignored. That purple resistance, you can see that previous support was broken, back tested here and there. That purple resistance, if it can be broken, then we're going to see another back test on the red, a major channel that is broken. That is going to be around 12,000. So until 12,000, I don't see a major resistance apart from the purple, and the purple is already weak with 2 touches already. So Russell, let's have a look at that one as well. Okay, so the long-term one first. I want to show you this purple resistance that was broken. This is the first backtest. The second one didn't even happen. Okay, it came very close to it. And I may argue this here is the support, that blue one. Yeah, and then what happened after that is this blue channel was broken and deep backtested. Okay, this is a daily chart, so I'm going to switch to the 4-hourly chart to see some of the more granular view. So the red wedge is broken. So you can see the blue one is gone and back tested, and it's gone again, up again. The golden resistance is basically the line in the sand. You can see here. This was a fake attempt right there. But now the wedge, this red wedge is broken. We're going to see a touch on that black resistance rail. That is that's highly probable, around 1800 or just below 1800. And then possibly we will come down one more time. If it causes a reversal, then it's basically a short entry if it holds there. After that, if it touches and breaks it again, then the green broken support is going to be the next target, and it's going to be holding as a resistance. That is going to be the next target, which is at 1850. And ultimately, okay, I'm going to show you the most disappointing thing that happened this year was, okay, the breakout of the red huge bull flag, and then it went straight, went straight back, and this was the back test, but then it went back in. So that red one is gone, but we may see another touch on that red top band together with the green, and then come down again. So this could be somehow kind of like a double-decker, double-story channel. Okay, it's an unorthodox channel, but we may see that, and that level is 1860. So I'm going to keep that in mind. That could become a major resistance level. And even like I can give you a date for that. That's going to be around, what, 10th of November? 6th of November. So we'll see. FTSE, let's have a look at what we are up to on this one. So that golden support had held. You can see I had shown this many times. That golden support right there, that's a long-term support. The black top band didn't hold, so I'm going to delete this one. The blue top band is getting there. It's closer to that. So the blue top band, maybe if it holds, we may see one more pullback. It could even come down to the green bottom band. With the state of things in the politics and etc., the ineptitude of the British elite, I'm not saying politicians, is mind-boggling at the moment. I'm disgusted by the whole system, which is why FTSE may further crash with the panic and everything, and then the green bottom band. Maybe after that we're going to see a major rally. But looking at the state of things in this country is also very evident from the stock exchange since 2007. So this is the 2000 high, 2007 high. It's laughable that it is just, I don't know, 10% above the 2008-7 high. So basically no real added value by this whole economy. It's laughable, it's pathetic. Anyway, DAX here, this purple support was broken and back tested. It came down, it got back tested again while it was testing that blue top band, and then finally it broke out of the blue top band at 12,600, came back for a back test on the breakout level. Now the golden small bull flag is broken, but of course the level why we reversed after such a breakout was the red top band, and this red channel is still a bear flag formation, looks like a bear flag. So what has to happen to basically negate, to invalidate the bear flag would be to touch that red and black resistance, maybe come back down and then break out everything. That is the challenge for DAX, okay? The level over the black and red is going to be 13,000 points, 13,000 euros right here. We may see another pullback right there, and then a break to the upside would possibly take out that red top band, and we're going to have, of course, this green resistance rail in front of us. So there is still a long way for DAX to break out, for the to become a major bull flag or bullish wave again. On the other hand, the bear on the bear side, if this bear flag breaks to the downside, I think we're going to see new lows, and I have something right there. Okay, right there. That is a very, very long-term formation. You can see that the red bottom band is the next major support, and if it next potential major support, if it gets there at some point it could go up there and then come back down later on, but any time that it touches that red bottom band, that is where I would be buying DAX heavy, if it holds, of course, that day. So ZB, this is a 30-year treasury. The blue support is broken. That was holding for a while. You can see that blue. And even the bounce off the green and blue was holding for a while, and that gave me some confidence on the bonds, or at least hope on the bonds. But then last week it basically cleared this double support. That is horrible. Okay, that is of course really bad. The only thing that may matter here would be if it gets to that red bottom band, that golden bottom band, sorry, not red, golden. So that's where it could come all the way, and then a rally, but doesn't look good. The only thing that maybe looks a little bit better is the 10-year note on the US Treasury 10-year note. That is ZN, that red bottom band that held, and the green bottom band is the green channel that matters here. If it wants to matter, of course, that 3 touches, 2 touches here, it has to rally, back test the blue broken support one more time. This is the first back test, and I told it to the members, this blue broken support is going to be back tested and it will come down again. And right now the only hope is the red plus blue, the red plus green double support for bonds. All right, let's have a look at commodities. Oil, short term, medium term, it's still inside this major correction. I don't think it's going to get to a 60, 70, what many people are calling, but I think it could come down to just below 75, but not 50, 60. So why I'm saying that is I'm gonna explain it in a minute. This blue support, that short-term blue support, has 3 touches. If it breaks, then I think 77, 75, we may touch that red bottom band one more time. The red channel is entirely speculative, but the green isn't. The green downtrend is the one to watch. If it can be broken at some point, the red top band is going to be the next target. On the other hand, Brent oil to me has a much better picture, and I will explain why. So the long term, the purple humongous bull flag right here was broken, back tested, moved on, back tested again, and then it cleared that red resistance. Okay, the red one, I can even extend it all the way to the 2007 high or 2008 high, right there. Okay, so to me, the touch is right. This red resistance that is broken, and it came for a back test, and this was the first back test, and it came for a second back test. I was hoping that it would touch that black, red, blue, everything there, like so many supports, and it didn't touch. I was planning to buy it around 83, 82.50, but it didn't touch it there. That was unfortunate, but it may still touch that black bottom band. Here's the plan. Maybe it's going to get to that blue top band. That is around 99, I think. Possibly come down to the black bottom band, and if this black bottom band holds, which makes it a gigantic uptrend, if it holds, we're going to see a big rally to the golden top band and possibly break it to the upside to reach 150. But of course, the black bottom band is entirely speculative, and that's why I'm not very sure. The black top band, so the black bottom band is speculative, but the black top band, you can see it marked the high at the end of the war in Ukraine panic. It marked the high of the year. So that is what lines do usually when they are drawn correctly. They may be worth a lot of gains, and you can see here the black bottom band and the black channel. The internal is really good. You can see that broken, kind of back tested, it came down. I think the black uptrend, there is a chance that it's going to hold and break out of the golden bull flag eventually. But everything remains to be seen. Without price action, there is no action. Natgas is the big animal, and I'm going to explain what I'm expecting right now. So the black top band back in August, which marked the price 10, and there was a lot of lines which I deleted, but I'm going to explain it to you very quickly. So this red bull flag, okay, 2 touches there, 2 touches here, it was broken, and I said back then, if this black top band holds, we're going to see a failure of this bull flag. We back tested that red top band, and it came down and it touched that red bottom band one more time, and then finally broke it to the downside. And once it reversed and went straight back into the red, I called 6 as a target, which was the purple bottom band. But the purple bottom band was not strong enough to hold it, and this is the game over for natgas for a long time, in my view. It may, it basically crashed 50% from those highs of August, and many people call, oh yeah, it's going to be a cold winter, whatever. It is the price action that matters, and there is too much natgas in the world. From US, from Russia, whatever you call it, there's too much natgas, and this panic didn't really make sense anymore. That's my take. And let's have a look at what we're up to right now. So that purple channel is gone, right? Even left a big gap here after breaking this support, left a gap there, and the purple bottom band is now broken, which is a major break, because that uptrend was all the way from 2020, summer of 2020 low. And what I'm expecting is a touch on the blue bottom band, which is going to be around 4840, 4840, 30, 40, whatever. And then I expect a major rally to at least touch that blue top band, and then we'll see what happens. But that is my take for next week or this week. Around 480, 485, 484, we're going to see a major low, or at least an interim low, and we're going to see a rip rally. Possibly even it could get to the blue top band, come back down again, and then a rally to backtest the purple while it fills that gap. Okay, that gap is higher than the backtest of the purple, so we could come down and then later on backtested, and that's where I think that I would short it again. So we shorted, of course, natgas from 936. We closed too early. That is the problem. I closed too early. That is the remorse. That I closed it right here at the red support, and then once it was broken, I should have reshorted it. That I missed. Gold. Let's have a look. That purple support was broken. Yeah, this bull flag, that gigantic bull flag was broken, backtested again, and it was broken back up, and then broken back down again because the red top band, that huge red downtrend, couldn't be broken, and it came down. It's still a resistance. You can see it was broken and held again. There's too many lines. I'm going to explain, okay? Right. So that is the red. The red channel is what matters here. The purple doesn't matter in my view because it's been breached too many times, but the red top band, if it can be broken, and the levels around 1700, then it's going to rally big time. But that's a big if. So in the short term, this is the 2-hourly chart. This green, sorry, I'm going to delete these. So the green top band, you can see here, three touches on the bottom, and it was broken on Friday, and that's what I said. Like, it's broken. It's probably going to keep on rallying. Backtest the black resistance, black broken support, which didn't hold as resistance, so we can delete that. The golden top band is the next potential resistance, and that is around 1675. If it does hold, we're going to see one more dive. And then after that, if it breaks out of the red, that is where I think gold is going to start a big rally. There is a lot of ifs, yes, but that is how I trade. If it happens, then I will do this. If that happens, I will do that. So silver. So I'm going to show you what silver is up to. And to me, that major support is still holding. That golden support. So this golden resistance, that was broken during the COVID rally after the aftershock. It got back tested. The blue support rail held just recently. And you can see the previous lows always caused a demand. What do we have here is that red top band. Okay, this red support, that red top band didn't hold as resistance, which is extremely bullish, because that was a bear flag potential, but it didn't hold. So the blue support rail is holding, and silver, in my view, is going to get to that 2250 level, which is going to be the green top band, possibly a big reversal there, and then if it can break out, we're going to have a massive rally towards 27, 28. Platinum, and that is one of the champions. It's going to become one of the champions in my view, and platinum is going to outperform silver and gold in my view. That golden resistance is getting tested for the 4th time. It broke out, so it bounced off the blue support. Okay, it cleared the blue resistance, and it's touching that golden resistance. And the longer term, that red channel is a humongous bull flag. So I'm going to basically show this on the spot chart right here. Okay, platinum had already broken this gigantic blue downtrend, backtested here, there 3 times, 1, 4, 5, 6 times. 6 times backtest on the blue support, and they all held. The red channel is a bull flag, and is a perfect bull flag, right? And the green bull flag is broken right there. So this is the spot chart. The green gigantic bull, like the red one is a gigantic bull flag, but the green one is a really big one too. So that green one is broken, and we have this golden resistance that is about to be broken too. From here on, the next target is going to be $1,080. So that's 1,080, 1,050, depending on how fast it gets there. But the red resistance, that internal one, is going to be broken, and the 1,080 is going to be next. The red bull flags breakout, that is the long-term, more longer-term target. Once it's broken, there comes 1,300 plus. All right. Then last commodity is copper. That purple top band right there, the purple bottom band, that is a bull flag. This is the flag, and this is the flag. This is the post of the flag, and this is the flag itself. Anything beyond 352, it would be a break to the upside, and then we're going to see at least 400 as the next target. And of course, the blue broken support is going to be back tested around 410. I reckon it's going to rally all the way there for at least for a back test, and that could of course become a major resistance, so we can short it when it gets there. All right, forex. Euro is still under the golden broken support that held as resistance, a little bit deep back test, but it held, and it's still inside the blue downtrend. If it can break out, which is going to be around 99.50, 99.30, then the red top band is going to be the next potential resistance, but it has to first break out. If it doesn't, then the green bottom band, I'm going to show you right there. So I'm going to switch to weekly. That is a long-term view. That green bottom band, so the green bottom band here, the green top band, that is around 95. If it wants to get there, it's going to be around 95. And then I think there's going to be a big rally to start if that green bottom band holds. But either way, the break of that red uptrend to the downside was very, very bad. This is what the COVID crash caused, that touch, but then finally it's broken, which is why euro is in a bad state. But it doesn't mean we can't get back to 115, 110, 115, at least for a kind of a counter trend rally. The trend is the black one, of course. All right. Pound sterling. All right. So it just opened, I think. The market just opened here. Right. Yes. The humongous green bear flag from 1985 all the way here, that was broken, and the smaller but not small, this red bear flag was also broken to the downside, and you can see it was back tested several times at 114, 114.50. So that red resistance is still holding, but of course, and also there we have this golden downtrend, that 2 touches there, 2 touches here. What do we have here is a huge bounce, and the red resistance is holding. For pound sterling to get to the golden top band, or to rally to 120, 130, it has to break back into that red mega bear flag that has been broken. So that's a big if, of course. And if we look at the 2-hourly chart right here, that red support held on Friday, and it's tried to break that purple resistance. So far it hasn't broken out, and we're going to see whether it comes to 109, 108.50 to the purple and blue bottom band, and then a rally to form this bull flag and get beyond the red and the golden top band. It is a big question at the moment. Anything below 115 is still very bearish. Okay, US dollar Japanese yen is aiming for 162 eventually, which is going to be the red top band, I believe, 162 plus. But we have a triangle here, right? That golden resistance, which was broken, kind of broken, but then it eventually managed to hold, but then the Japanese central bank intervened. Right now, that blue support is holding. And this here is a very sharp wedge, right? So if the blue support breaks, I think we're going to see a bit more downside. But I think ultimately the red top band is going to be the next target. So the weekly chart, the first broken resistance is from 1985, that huge resistance. And then the green, you can see 3 touches on the screen, and then it was broken. That's what caused Japanese yen to drop like a rock. And we're going to see the red top band. I think the red top band is going to be the major target. And then after that, we're going to see a big pullback. What do we have here is the DXY. That red top band is still holding right there, and it was also the black resistance. And the green one is entirely speculative, that channel, but it's also 3 touches. So that was a triple resistance recently. And if the XY comes to the green bottom band, that is around 107.50. We're going to see one more rally if it holds. I'm going to be watching that quite carefully. Okay, let's talk about Bitcoin. The red support rail all the way from 2013, that rail, you can see it has marked, and it is quite strong so far. The break off let's discuss this blue channel, sideways channel. It was break and back test, and then the golden down uptrends break was massively bearish. What do we have here is that red support rail is holding, but apart from that, the green channel is maybe now breaking to the upside. And that basically defined from the highs. You can see 3 touches here, 3 touches there, or a few touches on the top band. And it wants to break as long as this blue support holds, which has 3 touches. Anything below 18,300 would be bad, of course. But I think the green channel is breaking to the upside, and liquidity coming into markets, and all the stocks indices are rallying. I think we're going to see at least a relief rally, maybe towards 31,000. And we are at 20 or 1950, 19,500. We may see at least a rally towards 25 if this could break. And I'm going to show you the minimum target. That is going to be around 25,900, which is going to be the blue top band resistance. Okay, that is the target. Ethereum is stuck between that red support, that long-term support rail, the green support, which was back tested a few times, and the black resistance that has to be broken to the upside as soon as possible if it wants to rally. You can see it's going sideways, and it's fared much better than Bitcoin. So I think once the coins start rallying, it's going to break. I mean, Ethereum will be one of the leaders, and it's going to break that black resistance very, very quickly. And the level is 1460. 1460. Anything beyond 1500 is going to look very bullish, possibly towards 2,600 to backtest. Maybe it's going to backtest that golden broken uptrend. We may get a backtest. Minimum, I think, is going to be possibly a bear flag top band right there. Okay, so I'm going to put this in black color again, or actually let's put it in blue. And then see what we have. If it gets to that blue top band, I would be very careful for a bear flag formation. All right, guys. I have all the other coins, but I'm not going to go through them. It's already been a very long video. I update these for subscribers. If you want to try it out, go visit tradingchannels.uk. All right, have a good rest of the weekend, guys. Take care. Bye.